It's Wind Down Wednesday. So they say.
Wind Down Wednesday, it's 5 o'clock.
Let's see
So
if
I've
it
heard.
really is.
Nice Chardonnay, little song and small talk. Some of my friends may drop by from just down the block. So it's Wind Down Wednesday, it's 5 o'clock.
So how come you didn't play it live since you were already sitting here?
Because I'm not as good as that guy.
Everybody knows that's you. Everybody knows. So hi, welcome. My guest today, who's here every week.
Well, but I'm in front of the camera
He's
today.
in front of the camera today. Very exciting. Very
Yeah.
exciting. He's showing off a little something he got for a Christmas present. It's that shirt. No,
No, it's not the shirt. It's a guitar.
that he loves.
I love this guitar. My lovely bride gave me a guitar for Christmas.
Yay!
She said I'd been very good. So
He worked his tail off this year between putting out a cookbook and a new album, and he worked hard. Let me just tell you. So yeah, he has never had a guitar that he picked out himself that was worth a darn.
I have a lot of really nice funky guitars, but
Yeah.
this is the first really nice guitar that I bought for myself. It's a Martin Double Aught 28, and it's small body guitar, which I've always wanted one of these just because
Herringbone, really.
it's got
pretty
the
right
it's
there.
got the herringbone, it's got the rosewoods, got the fancy back.
Very nice.
I've never had a guitar this nice before.
It's so sweet. It's a little bit smaller than mine, and
Yeah.
it's just really like it's a good couch.
Yeah, it's just good for sitting around and playing, and it's just a really nice guitar, and I'm very excited to have it, and I'm
And I'm very
grateful.
excited because he's playing more, which means he's going to write more songs. And we all love that. Okay, so I'm going to start out with a song. I think I've done this once before in all these years and times, but I didn't have you to back me up. So
Well, I don't really know this song, but I'll be right there with you.
this used to be one of my my bar songs, because a lot of times when I was first starting out, I was heavy on the ballads, very ballad heavy, so I had to have a few of these upbeat songs to keep people moving and not falling asleep or crying in their beers. So this is a Rodney Crowell, Emmylou Harris song. My baby never was a cheating kind, but it wasn't 'cause the ladies didn't try. Now everywhere we go, they walk around in slow, giving him a flutter and a sigh. Well, I got him past that redhead in Atlanta. Lord, I walked all over that black-eyed Cajun queen, but outside of Amarillo, I found his thrill, I tell you. I lost him to a jukebox in a pinball machine. Oh, Amarillo, what you want my baby for? Oh, Amarillo, now he won't come home no more. You done played a trick on me and hooked him in the first degree. Put in another quarter, pushed Dolly and then Porter, while he racks up 50,000 on the pinball machine. Okay, let's do that. I like that better. If he only hadn't stopped up there for coffee, if someone hadn't played the window up above, well, he's still alive today, but he heard them fiddles play. One look and then I knew that it was love. Well, the pinball machine was in the corner. But he saw the lights and he heard to hear it ring. Oh, he's never been the same after he won his first free game. I lost him to a jukebox in a pinball machine. Oh, Amarillo, what you want my baby for? Oh, Amarillo, now he won't come home no more. You done played a trick on me and hooked him in the first degree. Put in another quarter, pushed Dolly and then Porter, while he racks up 50,000 on the pinball machine. One more time. Oh, Amarillo, what you want my baby for? Oh, Amarillo, now he won't come home no more. You done played a trick on me and hooked him in the first degree. Put in another quarter, pushed Dolly and then Porter, while he racks up 50,000 on the pinball machine. While he racks up 50,000 on the pinball machine. Well, we ended at the same time.
It's exactly the same.
That
That's
was
all
good
that matters.
anyway. I mean, yeah, it's got something went good.
That's how you know we nailed it.
Is that right? All right. I'm gonna turn. I'm just like feel like I'm gonna damage your new guitar.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I
You
suppose.
got to get a scratch on the new guitar.
I suppose. Well, did y'all have a good Christmas and Hanukkah and all different holidays? I know some people are kind of off in between the holidays as well, and I'm hoping that y'all had a wonderful time, and hope you were making soup. I'd like to know what soups you were making over the holidays.
So I'm seeing several people here wishing you an early happy birthday.
Nice. Thank you so much. It's not for a few days, so don't rush it.
But this is the closest they'll get to it.
That's true. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We had a lovely Christmas. We were kind of, laid low, and it was just Ben's been working really hard because he took up shifts during the holidays, so he's been gone a lot and working long hours, and so it was good for him to after he got home. Gosh, Christmas Eve he didn't get home till 8 or 9.
Yeah, something like that. But
And then he had Christmas Day off, so
yeah,
we just played games. We have a new game that we really like that's called Ransom Notes. Did anybody get ransom notes for Christmas? I mean, not real ransom notes.
that would not be a good thing
That
to
would
open
be
up your present and it's a
terrible.
ransom note.
No,
Yeah.
that would be sad. That would be bad. But we really enjoyed it. And then later we went over to Kim Carnes' house because her sons were there, and some other friends of ours that are songwriters. And so we went over there and took dessert, and they had gotten the same game. And so they were talking about this game that they played on Christmas Eve. That was just so great. It was so fun. It was wonderful. And I was like, is it called Ransom Notes? So, yeah. So that's what we did. So, yeah. And then we took it
Visited
easy.
the neighbors. Just
We went over to see our next door neighbor who we love with all our heart. And he was looking good. We were very, very happy to see him. He had been kind of down, and even hospice has been there, but he was doing so great. So we got our fingers crossed. What else? I guess that's it. Y'all just chime in there and tell us what you had for Christmas dinner. I'm curious. I remember one year, poor Craig, when he was not married and not attached, he told us that he played downtown and down on Broadway in the bars that they have down there. They start playing at, I think, 10 or 11 in the morning. And they do like a 10 and a 2 and a 6 and a 10 again.
Yeah.
And he said he played a triple which was all those hours, and then went to, I think he said,
Like Denny's or something.
it was someplace for a hamburger.
Cracker Barrel or
It was
something.
no, Cracker Barrel would have been great,
yeah.
but no, it was like a hamburger joint, I don't know where, but it was the saddest thing. I was like, Greg, don't do that anymore. But he didn't. Then he did this wife thing, and it's much better. It's even better than coming to our house.
Yeah.
So,
Getting-
and they are coming to our house soon. So
Getting
that's good.
people giving their Christmas dinner, what
Oh,
they have for
good.
Christmas dinner.
Okay, what's everybody having?
So, let's see.
Ooh, beef and turkey.
Shredded beef tacos,
Ooh, that sounds
ham tamales and a veggie tray. Oh, yeah. First annual Meatball Wars.
Ooh, I think I saw online that Tim McGraw was doing meatballs, and he had a million of them. So I don't know who all he was cooking for, but I don't know. Do you guys know that Tim McGraw's quite a cook?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does the cooking, most of it, you know. And I mean, and Faith likes to cook, but she's nothing. He's got the flair, you know.
Nice.
He likes to cook, and so yeah. So I saw pictures of hundreds, maybe not hundreds, maybe at least 100 meatballs.
Wow.
Yeah,
I guess our invitation got lost in the mail.
it's probably family. Probably maybe his road family too. But anyway, so since you're my guest, would you grace us with one of your songs?
I will.
You like to write songs, honey. You should write a lot of songs on your new guitar.
I plan to.
Are you going to give it a name?
No.
Why not?
No, it's
I
just.
think names are cool.
How about Martin?
Martin's good. What's that guy we like? Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman, yeah.
I think that. Martin Freeman. See there?
Okay, so I'll do a song. So a long time ago, you know the story, but they don't, maybe.
Yes.
A long time ago, I used to write with a guy named Johnny Neal. And
He played at our wedding.
yeah, Johnny's amazing vocalist and
Totally.
keyboard player and songwriter, just a really great guy. And we used to write a lot of songs together, and we wrote this song together, and we did a demo of it. And so, bounced it around for a while, and then Johnny started playing with during the period of time when the Allman Brothers were broken up, and Greg Allman had his own band and Dickie Betts had his own band. Johnny started playing with Dickie Betts, and then Dickie and Greg sort of got back together, and so then they weren't the Allman Brothers, but it was just the two of them. So Johnny was playing anyway. Then they reformed the Allman Brothers, and so for a minute there, Johnny was in the Allman Brothers. So
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was so cool. We thought it was
Yeah.
just so stinking cool.
and so Johnny had been playing this song on the bus, and Greg really liked the song, and he said,
Oh, so you guys had written the song,
Yeah.
and Johnny was playing it on the bus on a
playing our
cassette or
demo,
something?
playing our demo on the stereo on the
cassette?
bus, yeah. And so, so Greg really liked the song, and Greg said, "I want to sing on your demo." And so, so I'm a huge Greg Allman fan. Just greatest blue-eyed soul singer ever. And so Greg
We was
came-
getting choked up.
Greg came to the studio where I worked, my studio, and I got to engineer Greg singing
Right.
my song on my demo. And then the Allman Brothers cut it, and they put it on their record, and it was a single, and it kind of went up the rock charts. The rock charts didn't mean a whole lot back then, but anyway, it's a fun song, and
I remember just being like floored.
yeah, I'm still
I was just
floored when
like,
when I
wow.
think about it today. I'm still
And
floored.
it's really a cool feat.
Yeah. Well, it's raining out the window. There's no sadness on your face. As you're cleaning out your closet, throw your clothes around the place. I can't stand to see you leaving. I'm not ashamed to beg you to stay, but I can't lock the got to let you go. But there's one thing you should know. It ain't over, it ain't over yet. You might walk away, but you won't forget. I'll never stop loving you, my mind is set. Do what you gotta do. It ain't over yet. Guess I should have seen it coming. I can see it clearly now. Gonna change my way of living. Try to get you back somehow. Some night you will be lonely, and your thoughts will turn to me. And when you least expect it, I'll come walking through your dreams. So go on and take that taxi ride. I know time is on my side. It ain't over, it ain't over yet. You might walk away, but you won't forget. I'll never stop loving you, my mind is set. Do what you gotta do. It ain't over yet. It ain't over, it ain't over yet. You might walk away, you won't forget. I'll never stop loving you, my mind is set. Do what you gotta do, baby, it ain't over yet. It ain't over.
It's bluesy, man.
Yeah, man.
I like them bluesy tunes. Man. Yeah, so y'all need to go and listen to Greg Allman sing it too. Because even though Doug does the definitive version.
Well, you know what? No,
songwriter's
Johnny
version.
does the definitive version.
Oh,
But-
Johnny rocks on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
In
that's
fact,
true.
there is a recording out there you can hear on
Oh, yeah?
the streaming services of Johnny Neal and The Last Word doing that song. I think it's got Jack Pearson playing slide
Oh
on
my
it. It's
goodness.
really good, yeah.
Oh man, I want to hear that.
But the Allman Brothers it was a sort of a moment in time, and it kind of went a little disco on there. I didn't.
Oh, it was a moment in time,
Yeah.
and it wasn't not disco time. It was '90s, but it was like
Yeah.
wasn't it like 1990?
It would have been in the '80s, late '80s, yeah. But
Okay.
anyway,
That was
I mean, I'm thrilled, more than thrilled. But anyway.
Oh, well, cool. I was gonna tell them that we last night started watching the Taylor Swift concert movie,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was crazy impressive. The
We need to get some backup dancers.
I need
and-
I need dancers. I need like crazy lights. I need a huger stage, and I need
goes up and down.
I need the thing that lifts me up and makes me look like I'm the star of the show.
Giant video wall back there behind us.
It was crazy, beautiful though. I mean, it's a long concert. It's like
Yeah.
3 hours or
Yeah,
more
over
than that.
over 3, I think. Yeah.
So we watched half of it, and then we decided to adjourn. And
Well, I mean, we'll watch the other half of it.
Of course we will. Yeah, no,
It was
I
a
mean-
lot for one sitting.
it's really remarkable, though. You know, the fact that she took her. You know, she wrote a bunch of new records in 2 years. And
Really good ones too.
really good ones. And I'm so sorry she couldn't make it tonight. She said she would try, but she was caught. She was stuck in Kansas City.
She's not as available during football
No,
season.
yeah, really, she's busy. But the thing is that she's just such a great poet, and just and does a great job of making poetry out of real life stuff. That's just And also just rhythmically, I noticed first of all, especially on the Folklore album that came out in 2020, I just fell in love with that record.
Yeah, it's a great
I
album.
listened to it so many times, but the thing that the catalyst for me was just how unique her melodies are. She has like a different, how you got the pentatonic scale or whatever. It's like she's got a particular scale of notes that she likes to sing in, and she sings them against pretty basic chords.
Right.
But it makes the song sound like a Taylor Swift song, which I find that fascinating.
And she a lot of times she'll do that. She'll start singing and then she'll go high and go big intervals.
Lots of big intervals.
Yeah.
It's true. It's very true. But anyway, I just I don't know. Anybody else watched it out there? It's just kind of I don't know. It was $20 on our TV, but I said to Doug, that's better than $1,200.
Yeah. Going to see her live, yeah.
But we're going to see Sonny Landreth on. Sonny Landreth could sing the heck out of your song that you just did. We're going to see him at the City Winery here in Nashville on Friday. So I got to get all my soup ingredients all ready for Saturday, because Saturday is soup day.
Yep.
Like Boxing Day, only it's soup day. And I have to get ready for soup night.
We have our annual soup night on Susie's birthday again this year, and a lot of amazing people coming, and it's going to be just a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, and people,
A lot of work for us,
people
but
play music for me,
Yeah.
and I just serve the soup to the poor musicians at the soup train.
it's a lot of work for us, but it doesn't feel like work. It feels like just really, really fun. We look forward to it every
And
year.
we've gotten better about it. I still
Yeah.
freak out about certain things. I go, oh my God, I'm so afraid I'm still going to forget like some integral part of a recipe or something like that.
Well, this year
Like the soup.
you have a book that you could actually follow the recipe.
I am going to do that. I am doing it. I've made some soups out of my book recently, and I actually followed my recipe.
We didn't put out a book to view tonight, but don't forget we have a book
Don't forget.
and an album.
Yeah,
But
it's been
we
fun.
also make music.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of photographs from people of soups that they made and stuff. And I told you, I think last week, that my sister's trying to make one every week. So, I'm sort of, I don't know.
A couple of people are doing
She's
that.
going to get to at least February, I think. So, okay, what else was? Oh, you know what? Guys, I wanted to make sure that you are starting to look at the website, because I am coming to a lot of cool places, and we just really started filling in the blanks for next year.
Yeah, we have a lot of shows that are not on the website yet because they haven't gone on sale yet. But
Right.
as they go on sale, they'll show up on the website. But we're going to have a good year.
But I'm going to go ahead and tease. Is that
Okay,
all right?
tease
I'm
away.
just going to tease some of you folks because I want you to know that we're coming. We will be, let's see, obviously we're going to Key West for Key West Western Festival at the beginning of February. And then we're playing right close to Nashville here in Portland, Tennessee on the 17th. And then 24th, or I can't remember the exact dates. It's like the Saturday, the 24th or 5th, whatever is the Saturday or in February at the end. It's either 24th or 25th. We're playing at Hopkins, Minnesota. So we'll be up there in the nice cool air, and Doug is going to walk like very gingerly. He's
That's
going
one
to be
that-
very careful.
That one's not on the website yet because they haven't put it on sale, but we're coming.
Yep, we love that venue too. It's a beautiful place, and keeping our fingers crossed, we're going to come back to the Dakota sometime in a few months. So, and then Where else are we coming? Oh, then the next day we're going to be in Wisconsin, and that's not too far from Milwaukee, the town that we're going to be in, which is called.
I can't think right now. I can look it up.
It's like Wittenberg. Is that right?
Boy, that sounds
I
pretty
think it's
good.
Wittenberg. 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 So, so we'll be there, and then that's on a Sunday and kind of an early show. I think it's 5 o'clock or something like that. And then that's the end of February. March, we're going back to Texas. No,
But
first
before-
we're going to Alabama and Georgia. We'll be in Decatur, Alabama. And do you know the date on that?
I've got Decatur, Georgia on March 10th, so it must be Decatur,
Okay.
Alabama on the 9th.
Decatur, Alabama on the 9th of March. Decatur, Georgia on the 10th of March. Go figure. And then I guess we've got April dates. The beginning of April, 2, 3 are at the MIM in Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
And then the 4th is at the Fox Theater in Tucson, which is one of my favorite places in the whole wide world. So I'm very excited about that. So we have a really busy first quarter, and then May is every week. We're
Yeah.
someplace else. So just follow along, and we will start putting things up, as they start selling the tickets.
Right.
It's-
A lot of these are going to go on sale here in the next week or so. So
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta get through the holidays instead of start stuff. So, not to end on a really melancholy note, but a few weeks ago, we lost a really good friend named Jim Sailstrom, and for 3 years I did Christmas shows out at the Broadmoor Hotel in Colorado Springs, and Jim was on the show with me. We were kind of co-billed there with Ken Miller, who was our host, and Jim would always sing this song that I'm going to sing for you, but we lost him just a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't ready to sing anything that kind of would trigger anything, but just thinking about who he was and how he lived his life, and he was just such an amazing musician. He played with Dolly Parton for years as a backing musician, but he also was a big proponent of keeping John Denver's music alive, and he did a lot of wonderful concerts and collaborations with other musicians that kept that thing alive for a long time, tribute to John Denver. But also, he wrote prolifically, so he wrote tons and tons of songs. And I had really thought originally that he had written this song, because it sounds like something he would write, but it's actually a Hugh Prestwood song. And I don't know if you guys know Hugh Prestwood, but he wrote The Song Remains the Same, the song Remembers When.
Yeah.
Or Led Zeppelin. I'm
going,
so
"What?"
confused. The song Remembers When that Trisha Yearwood had a big hit on. And also, gosh, I'm trying to think.
The classic Under the Gun by Susie
He
Boggess.
did write Under the Gun, too. So I'm sure that he was disappointed in that, that they didn't really work that as a single, But anyway, this is a beautiful song, and it kind of goes with the season. I figured everybody was maybe a little tired of Christmas music. I don't know. Can you ever get tired of Christmas music?
Yeah, you can.
Anyway, this is for our buddy Rusty. Way up in the mountains on a high timberline lives a twisted old tree called the bristlecone pine. The wind there is bitter, it cuts like a knife and keeps that tree holding on for dear life. But hold on, it does, standing its ground, standing as empires rise and fall down. When Jesus was gathering lambs to his fold, the tree was already 1,000 years old. Now the way that I've lived, ain't there no way to tell when I die if I'm going to heaven or hell. When I'm laid to rest, it would suit me just fine to sleep at the feet of the bristlecone pine. Or as I would slowly return to the earth, I'm sorry. For as I would slowly return to the earth, little this body of mine might be worth would soon start to nourish the roots of that tree, and it would partake of the essence of me. And who knows but that as the centuries turn, a small spark of me might continue to burn, as long as the sun did continue to shine down on the limbs of the bristlecone pine. Now the way that I've lived, ain't there no way to tell when I die if I'm going to heaven or hell. So when I'm laid to rest, it would suit me just fine to sleep at the feet of the bristlecone pine. So I just as soon spend out eternity to sleep at the feet of the bristlecone pine. There we have a bristlecone pine. So evidently, they grow a long time and really
They do.
old.
That's what I hear.
So yeah, you guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm still waiting to set up Wendy Moten coming over, and we'll keep in touch with you about that. But I'm not going to see ya on New Year's Eve or anything. So here's a kiss for every one of you. And I hope you have a great 2024. Oh my God, I can't even say that. It hurts me. But yeah, it's going to be a good year. We just have to cling to the positive stuff and build from there. Anyway, I'll see you next week, and I'll be thinking about you.